Hi, Jay Hilty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ann Williams with Gardner.
Awesome. Have a seat. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really great. How are you?
I can't complain. It's Friday. Before we get started, could I get you a bottle of water?
I love a bottle of water, and I was going to say the same. TGIF.
Absolutely. Any big plans this weekend?
Yes, actually, we're going to go to the Florida UCF game in Gainesville this weekend. What about you? Football girl?
Absolutely. I love football myself. I'm going to actually be going to the Jacksonville Jaguar game on Sunday.
Okay, go
Get
Jags.
a little family time and go church in the morning and go hit up the 1 o'clock game. So hopefully Jaguars can get us a win this weekend. So, and look forward to a little fun time this weekend. So
Nice. Well, will you tell me a little bit about yourself and your goals for our partnership if we proceed?
Absolutely. So, obviously my name's Jay Hilty. I'm the CIO of Blue Distributors, and I know you had met Mike DePietri at our at your Gardner Expo experience in Tokyo. He suggested we get together. He had a lot of great things to say about you personally, but also about the presentation that you had made to him in reference to Gardner and how he thought that you could help us and everything. And just a little bit about us. Obviously, Blue Distributors, we're the leading building product supply distribution company. And we provide building blocks for residential and commercial buildings. And we've undergone a really large expansion the last couple of years. We've gone from 2 facilities to 21 facilities. So we've experienced a pretty large growth in a pretty fast period of time. So I'm looking forward to the time that we have together today and learning a little bit more about Gardner.
Nice. Well, that's really exciting. I see you've done that in 3 years, which is really fast, and that's really amazing. So let me tell you a little about me. I graduated from the University of Central Florida with my bachelor's in business management and my minor in accounting. I see you graduated from New Hampshire University as well. That's amazing.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. So what are you looking to get from our partnership?
Basically, I'm just looking as we grow our companies and continue to expand. I just want to look and see if there's ways that we could possibly continue to grow, but manage our growth in a good fashion. And then potentially as we grow, minimize our cost and maybe even try to save some money in some cost areas.
Nice. Okay, well, I've only been at Gardner for 4 months, but I can assure you we've gone through a rigorous training program to make sure to send the best people, and I'm very, very excited to be working with you today. If I can I show you a few ways to cut budgets?
Sure.
Before we proceed though, is 15 minutes still okay?
Yeah.
Or do we need to cut it shorter?
No, that's okay. I mean, I allowed 15 minutes. It's gonna lead up into lunchtime, but if our time runs over, I'd be more than happy to try to rearrange my lunch plans if necessary.
Okay, perfect. Well, hopefully I can win you over in less time than that. And is there anyone else in this decision-making process before we continue to talk about the details?
No, as the CIO of Blue Distributors, I have our CEO's blessings to make any type of business commitment that I feel that would be beneficial to our company. And I have that ability to make those decisions when I feel like it's a right decision for us.
All right, great. So what are your goals with budget cuts and...
So what my goals are?
Yes.
So our goals as a company, to be honest with you, Ann, is we continue to grow. My first goal is to try to see if we can cut some costs on our IT and payroll. I'd like to see if we can centralize it a little bit more. We have, as we expand, we keep having 2 offices to 21 offices. And what right now we're doing is we have IT and personnel in each office. And I'd like to see if maybe with the products that you guys offer that we could consolidate some of those. And right now my IT budget is at about $12.2 million. And also my payroll and benefits is about 252 million. And so what I'd like to do is to see what Gardner offers that would be able to help us possibly minimize our IT expenses as we continue to grow, and then also obviously payroll and benefits is like a huge cost of $252 million in our budget. So I'd like to see if there would be a way that we could try to cut those costs down by maybe doing some centralization
For
type
sure, for
process.
sure. Just so I'm sure, you said 12.2 million
That's
is
correct.
your budget. Okay.
That's my IT budget.
Yes, your IT budget. I was just
Right.
making sure.
Uh-huh.
So one of the products we offer actually is the cost optimization tool. It has two key components. One is the IT key metrics data and budget tool, and the other is the contract service tool. So let me show you here about the IT budget tool.
Okay.
It actually gives you IT per spending employee and as a percentage of enterprise revenue and operating expenses.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, and we also try to save almost as much as 10% per budget.
Okay.
And another thing we have is hardware, software, and human capital expense ratios.
Nice. So that'll be able to help make sure we keep in context the amount of employees that we have versus the costs.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So, and with our contract service tool, we have found savings in 75% of the contracts we review.
Oh wow.
Yes, so, and
So I'm sorry, not to
Yeah,
interrupt
okay.
you, but when you talk about 75, so of all the contracts that Gardner looks at, then you're saying that in 75% of them, you find savings in different ways to save money to them, on the contract?
yes, exactly. We have, yes, that's exactly right.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Didn't mean to try to stumble you up there,
You're
but no,
okay.
I get it, yeah.
Yes, but by using less payroll and researching contract services, we are able to do that and
Okay.
bring down budget cuts. Is there any other questions you have regarding our
Yeah.
partnership with Proceed, or besides price? We obviously know price is a big thing when.
Yeah, and my thing is that I guess one of my questions that I would have too is like as far as we move forward, like what the time frame would be for installing the product, and then one of the big things that we're really big here at Blue Distributors, I think if you talk to our clients and stuff like that, one of the things you're going to you'll see is the amount of training that we put into our associates. Everybody really knows their job really well. So do you guys offer a training program to come in and train on how to use the product?
Yes, so we actually have, we'll have a couple people come in and train all your people who need to be informed of what is going on, and we'll show you the ropes and always be available to talk if you have any problems, and we have multiple people on standby if you need someone to come in while having those problems.
And then do you guys offer like after hours customer support? So if like, I know our company deals with 4 time zones, and so one of the things that you'll see is, I know obviously us being on Eastern time zone, we have people as our products are through across the United States. We have we have people that are out all 4 time zones. So do you guys have like a call center, or do you have like a customer support that works beyond like just Eastern time zone?
Yes, so we have one line. It does get busy sometimes, but it is open 24 hours. So if you have any questions, any problems, you can call that line and they will try to help you as soon as they can. But yeah, that's really good, helpful service. Hopefully you don't have any problems, but of course with everything there is problems.
Right. Well, a lot of times, and I know when we've implemented some other things, and I know one of our we have looked at some of your competition as well, and one of the things that they didn't offer was customer service beyond 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
And so that it was definitely a concern for me, as because obviously I can't be fielding calls at nighttime
Yes.
to help and something like that. Okay, great.
Well, that's great. So I would love to set up another meeting if you'd like to proceed, and I can bring back, since I know exactly what you want now, and I can set up a Excel spreadsheet of cost and come back with any other questions you may think of while I'm gone.
Sure, that would be great.
All right, great. Would a Monday afternoon or morning work?
Let me just look at my calendar real quick.
Okay,
and
no
just
worries,
see.
no worries.
Monday. I have Monday. Looks like at 10 o'clock would probably work before.
That's perfect with me. I can do 10 o'clock on Monday.
Okay. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you back on Monday and 10 o'clock. And then if anything changes in your schedule, will you please just give me a heads up so then I can adjust my schedule.
Yeah,
as
of
well.
course. Thank you. If you could just also send me a text if you have any other questions, I would love to answer them for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ann, for coming in. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate your time.